I finally got around to putting this video together, and by the end of the editing and watching the whole thing through, I realized I was not doing this hunt justice. So much happened on this hunt that made it everything that a person could ask for when chasing Arizona's giant bulls. Could have done a much better job documenting this hunt, but even then I don't think I could have captured the highs and lows, the excitement, the struggle and disappointment, or the overall stress of simply trying to formulate the right strategic plan to put us in the right place at the right time. This hunt was intense. That being said, I thought I would try to give a little context to this amazing adventure that I have been blessed to be a part of. This was a trophy hunt, one of the most coveted units in Arizona. This is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of hunt, so you can imagine the preparation and scouting effort involved. I won't go into much detail there, but I do want to mention the level of competition that comes with a hunt like this. This hunt follows the archery hunt, and before the archery hunt was halfway through, we were wondering if there were going to be any big bulls left. The outfitters and their clients had done a tremendous job knocking down giants. We were seeing picture after picture of 400 class bulls, and with only a week left to scout, we had not found our target bull yet. We found several good bulls, but not the bull. With a little good fortune and some dumb luck, that changed for us 4 days before the hunt. We found JTT, just the tip. He was a big six that appeared to have just the very tips of his right side broken off. He was a giant and no doubt the bull that Crystal wanted to hunt. All we had to do now was keep tabs on this bull and pray he survived a few more days. Opening day finally showed up, and Crystal, the shooter, her husband Paul, her son David, her brother Jeremy, her father Tim, and myself were all strategically located on vantage points surrounding JTT's last known location. Long story short, we screwed up. We went after JTT in the thick junipers and jumped him. JTT took his cows and ran past Paul and David's location out of sight into the juniper jungle to our north. A couple of guides with their client were also perched up on a nearby vantage point and watched JTT disappear. This is when the competition got pretty intense. For the evening, Paul, David, and I went to the top of a prominent knob that overlooked where we thought JTT might have gone. Crystal, Jeremy, and Tim went to one of the mesas to the east that also overlooked the same area, only to be joined by the guides from earlier. Only this time they had reinforcements. They also had two guys on the mesa just to the south, and a team of dudes about a mile away with big glass scouring the whole area from a distance. The pressure was on, and we were feeling it. Eagle-Eye David heard a wimpy bugle right below us to the west and immediately put eyes on JTT. I let Crystal and Jeremy know that if they made good time, they could get around on this bull and possibly get a shot before dark. They bailed off the mountain, ran down to the truck, hauled ass like Ricky Bobby on the two-track dirt road, and got around to the west of JTT, who was feeding in a small open draw maybe 1,000 yards away. Hindsight being what it is, I realize now that I put them on the wrong angle of pursuit. The route I gave them didn't offer enough contour or shooting lanes to JTT, and we bumped him again. The following morning, Crystal, Jeremy, and I made our way to the highest vantage point in the direction that we lost JTT. Paul and David returned to the original glassing knob, and Tim got situated on the northernmost of the two mesas. Just a short time into our morning glass session, Jeremy let us know that he had eyes on JTT. Crystal and I made our way over to him. I took over the glass, and he and Crystal bailed off the mountain. As I was keeping eyes on the bull, I noticed two of the guides from yesterday just down the ridge from Tim, and all of our commotion got their attention. They realized what was happening and could not believe that we were out in front of them again. This time, however, they did not have their client with them. He was with another guide that they had radioed to and put him in position in the juniper island that the bull was feeding into. I lost track of the bull feeding his way into the thick trees before Crystal and Jeremy could get to him. Then, boom, we heard a shot ring out. I lost comms with Jeremy and Crystal for a short time and thought maybe somehow they were able to get a shot at JTT. Short time later, comms were reestablished and the smoke cleared. Paul, David, Tim, and I realized it was the outfitter's client that pulled the trigger. Our hearts sank. Jeremy and Crystal made their way over to the kill scene to congratulate the successful hunters and discover that JTT was still alive. In the heat of the moment, the excitement and competition got the better of the guide and his client, and they shot the wrong bull. We went back to camp to take a deep breath and study the footage. We nearly made the same mistake. That was not JTT, so where was he? Sunday and Monday were long days. No JTT sightings with a lot of strategy talk, second guessing. Then Monday evening, Crystal spots a big bull over 2 miles away coming out of the tree line at dusk. Crystal and Jeremy made a hell of an effort to try and get around on the bull, or at least see if it was JTT before dark. But it was just too far with not enough time. Back at camp that night, my cousin Evan showed up and we looked at my grainy footage from Twilight and could not discern if it was JTT. We had to assume it was, with only 3 days left to hunt. We knew it was a big bull and worth getting a better look, so we strategized for the morning with high hopes. Paul, David, and I would get on one of our vantage points that overlooked where we saw the bull last night while Crystal and Jeremy got into position in the dark. Evan would go to the highest vantage point in the event that JTT showed up back in his old stomping grounds. The footage we have is over 2 miles away and at first light, but it's as real as it gets.
Yeah, the south end of the main part of the lake, so I would say the main body of water, where the majority of the water is, he's east of that, over. I'm gonna be filming the whole time. Till it happens. He's still moving left there. What do you say? Come again, over. Said they're getting ready to shoot. I don't know. I mean, still looking at this, it's still not quite. If they're getting closer, there's no reason to rush the shot. So. What is that? Something on the tree line. Sit down. Be quiet. Come again, over. Roger. Looks like they might be just inside the tree line, headed north, over. Roger, we're gonna go back towards that. Right by us. Roger. Do your thing, over. They must be having to get to the very end of that hole. Just gonna look at my Onyx here. You have Onyx? I don't. I'll keep an eye on the phone. Well, oh damn. That's alright. It's alright. We can, here in another minute or two, we'll be able to see the outline of that ridge a little bit better. But it looks like they're gonna, if they're on this bluffed out part, probably just cruising that ridge back over. He's going behind the tree. He's going behind the tree. Let's make the trees. That's his butt. Okay. Dear boy, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. I didn't realize that ridge, where that bluff is so far from. Dude, that might. That looks a lot like JTT. It's hard to tell though. Dude, how crazy would that be if it's fucking JTT, man? He's big though. He's real big. That's a big. We don't know. Alright, they're kind of feeding back towards the south, looks like, over. They haven't moved much though. Have to kind of hold that up, otherwise we're not gonna hear them. What do you say? I'm dead. Said they're kind of moving to the south just a little bit. Roger. They haven't moved much. They're kind of milling, but they're kind of facing south, like they're gonna start moving south a little bit. Over. Looks like he's on the south side of that draw, getting ready to go into that island of trees, straight to your south. Over. Damn, they were going the right direction there for a minute. They stay in front of that tree line thing. It's like you don't know what they can see. They are on the tree line, basically, still visible to us. Over. Yeah, that looks a lot like JTT. I think it is. 700 yards away from us. I just got eyes on him. Roger, we're watching. Just get set up. He's clean. He's got everything. As far as I can tell, he's got all his points. He's a real nice bull. Over. Real nice. Come on, feed back to the north. Says they're like 700. So it's a far shot. She can do it though. Yeah. If it's a nice, relaxed situation. Nothing relaxing about this though.
More so, it's more relaxing for us, relatively speaking. You know, definitely not for them.
Real easy to say all that from over here. But hey, Jeremy's got eyes on him. It's like watching TV. Oh, yeah. See, they're not going back north. That won't count. Okay. You just need the bull to step out. I think they're ready. They're just waiting for the bull to clear those trees. Come on, JTT, step out. There is oh no. They're spooked. Oh, and they shot. You saw him move.
Yeah, he jumped. He might have dropped, Grant. He might have dropped. Yeah. She might have dropped.
Shot again. Oh no, there he goes.
Oh, there he is.
He might be down, dude.
I saw horn antlers go up.
Third shot. I don't see the bull yet.
Neither. Those are cows. I didn't see him come out of that bush there. I think he's behind that bush. I saw the horn jump up.
Keep that radio handy.
Watch him.
I can see the cows. I can't see him. Over. cows are still standing there.
I don't see the bull coming out, man. I saw his antlers jump in the air.
It's all right.
And then like a second later, I heard the sound.
All right, I see an elk moving here. I see the cows moving.
Shake and bake, where you got me? Shake and bake. I saw his antlers jump behind there, and then I heard the sound.
Right. That was intense.
No shit. I don't think he left behind that spot, man. I think she dropped him.
I'm watching. I have not seen the bull come out yet. I saw all the cows leave to the right,
Yeah,
but they're in the trees now. I can't see them anymore.
I don't think that bull came out. I think he's back there.
We don't know. Oh man.
You want to radio that?
No, I'm gonna let Jeremy gather himself.
Okay.
Gather himself a little bit.
Wow.
Did Crystal just kill a giant bull?
Fucking shit, man.
Did Crystal just?
I can't wait till you watch the video. You can see his antlers jump in the air.
I thought I saw him flash.
It was like a flash, like right in the middle. And then we heard the sound, and then the cows start moving right.
I have not seen him come out anywhere. But we'll just keep eyes.
Wow.
Keep eyes on that.
Yeah. Your mom's a fucking badass, David.
Yeah, I was wondering what that noise was.
And she had 3 shots on him.
Did you miss the first two?
She might have done all 3 to make sure he's down. But you want him to go down. It's like you bury letting him till he's down. Now if he is down, they're gonna let him pass. Repeat that, Jeremy.
Oh yeah, that last one was a leg shot. Dead? Yeah, let's give him a minute.
This is why we had to come today.
Yeah.
This is
it. Thanks for coming, day 5.
This is
Day 5. Evan last night called it. He's like, my
this moment right
experience,
here is
day
as
5.
important as everything.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? Day 5. This is day 16. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're right. For you it
True
is.
that.
Hey, where's the gun at?
Got it.
Like, I practically live out here.
This is my brother.
I'm rolling right now, by the way.
Fucking friend.
Oh. What are we doing? Countdown or what? 4, 5, 4, 5. Jeremy, the gun's weird. Okay. 3, 4, 5. That's probably going to be a Pfeiffer record. What do you have in your beard, you freaking caveman?
Yeah, but he didn't, and then they went south.
Dew can out.
Whose Mountain Dew can is that? No, you're good.
Back in January, and like, there's a freaking seat cushion pad in like 30 of my pictures. I'm like, what the
Butt pad?
I put it there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Left our shit at the top of the ridge. And I said, grab your
All right,
tripod.
get the gun and run. Let me get you to sit. That's okay.
Range binoculars.
You're good there. Maybe just
And the
Indian
gun.
style and.
We're gone. We gotta move because as soon as he went south, I knew as soon as he got in the tree.
Is that a good photo?
Ran. Range 700 yards, 60.
Lift your hat up just a
Got down. He moved just enough.
Spam out here.
Oh my goodness.
Suspense is real. Tagging didn't go very straight. This is so suspenseful. Crooked.
Beautiful tag. Good job,
All right,
Crystal.
that's
Pretty good.
All right. Congrats.
Got it done, JT. All right, David's holding it.
For yourself.
Gonna be dudes the whole drive home.
Good Lord. 380 bull up on top of the 4Runner. Good job, Crystal. Good job, Jeremy, Paul, David, Evan. You guys are awesome, man. Oh, what a